All right, hey everybody, happy Monday. I have a story for you. So I just went to get my nails redone, and I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but apparently, according to the nail technicians, it was a big deal. So we'll start from the beginning. My sister and I decided around like 11 we'd go get our nails done, so we met up. We get there at like 11. The lady at the front desk, I don't know why I'm out of breath right now, but the lady at the front desk asked us like, oh, what can we do for you? What would you like to get done? And both of us were like, we want manicures. My sister got gel and I wanted A and C, and we told them that from the start. And so they're like, okay, great, sit down, head on down there, pick out your colors. We're like, awesome. So we get down there and they give us the colors to pick. I pick my color, she picks her color. Great, we both had old polish. I had A and C on my nails from the last time I got them done, and she had gel on her nails from the last time I got it done. So I know that A and C takes a long time to get off, but my sister, I will just say that my sister finished her entire manicure by the time they got my old color off. So apparently there's a lot of confusion as to what I had asked for and the whole process of getting my old color off, which again, like I said, I know A and C takes a while to get off because it's like a really heavy duty, like hard material, whatever it is. So they start trying to take it off, and the original person that was doing it, he was, you know, doing his thing, and then they go like, what's on your nails? And I was like, oh, it's the A and C powder. And so they get up, he like switches with another guy that was doing my sister. They like swapped spots so he could start taking off my nails. And I was like, okay, whatever, not thinking too much of it. And, oops, sorry, I just hit Charlie's cage. Yeah, so he starts taking off the color, and then he asked me like, oh, what's on your nails? And I was like, A and C, it's the powder. And he's like, oh, okay. And he gets like really angry and upset. And he's like muttering to himself in a different language, and like I'm starting to feel uncomfortable because I don't know what I did besides have A and C on my nails that like made him really upset, but it made him pretty upset. So he got frustrated and he called over another nail technician, and so she started to take it off, and they're like, there's a lot of tension because they were kind of like yelling at each other out of, I don't know, frustration, anger, whatever it was, but they were not happy and they were verbally expressing that in front of the entire salon. And so she starts taking it off. She wraps my nails up in the little foil claws or whatever to let it soak, let the acetone soak through. And she's also frustrated for whatever reason because when they told me to pick out my color, they brought over the nail gel, like the polish. And I was like, oh, is there, like, I hate to be a bother, but is there any way that you guys have this color in the powder, the gel powder? She goes, do you want, like, you want powder or do you want gel? And I was like, I said I wanted powder, so I'd like to have the powder. Not trying to be like unreasonable or anything, but that's what I asked for when I first came in. They ended up getting really frustrated again, and she asked me if I wanted the powder or the gel, and I said powder. And then the other guy came over again, they like swapped places again, and he was like, did you want powder or gel? And I was like, oh, I wanted the powder, like I'm sorry for any miscommunication beforehand, maybe that was my fault. And he's like, okay. And then they're yelling at each other back there, like behind the counter, and I'm just sitting there like, what did I do? And then the owner of the salon, who was doing a manicure for somebody else, like she's busy, she's doing reception and another manicure, she stops her manicure and comes over and is like, did you want the powder or did you want the gel? And I was like, the powder, A and C, please. She was like, okay. So she was great. She was so nice, and like I felt bad that she had to take time out of her other client to tend to me because I don't know what was happening with the other people. Okay, so the woman nail technician that wasn't the owner came over, and she brought out the whole new tray of colors that I choose from again. So I picked like the color, it was right on top, like the same color. I told her the color, it was like 90 or something like that. And she's like, okay. So she goes and grabs it, and then she brings over like, and it's a light blue. It's like a light blue sparkly kind of color. She brings over a dark pink, like a really dark pink. And I was like, no, that's not the one I asked for. It was a light blue. And she's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And I was like, okay. And so she grabs another one, and this one's like black almost. And I was like, no, this isn't this isn't what I asked for. Again, it's a light blue. I think it was 90. I think that was the color on it, number or something. The owner has to stop her manicure again and come over and find the right color. And again, they're yelling at each other back there, and I don't know what they're saying, but I just feel responsible for whatever is happening. And so the owner finds the color that I wanted. She brings over the light blue, and I was like, yes, that's it. Thank you. Perfect, great, grand, wonderful. And like she was doing it kind of in layers. Like she'd let them soak in the acetone, then she'd like buzz off a little bit, put it back in the acetone, let it buzz off. So she put it in the acetone, and she left. She like got up to go do something, and I didn't think anything of it until like 10 minutes goes by and I don't see this woman again until I like looked around, and she was behind me, kind of like coming out of like a back room, and we made eye contact. Like it wasn't anything weird, just like a quick glance at each other, and she just stared at me, like stared hardcore at me. I turned around and went back into the room, and that was the last I saw of her. I thought she was going to be my nail technician, but I guess not, because she bolted, and I guess I was like her worst nightmare customer. I keep hitting Charlie's cage. I guess I was like her worst nightmare customer or something, because she did not want to deal with me, and that was very apparent. After I'm sitting there for like a super long time, the owner comes over again, and I feel so bad for this woman because she is literally doing somebody else's nails, but she keeps coming over to tend to me because nobody else wants to tend to me. They did not want to deal with me today. She comes over, she like takes my hands out of the things, which my hands were literally pruning because I left them in there for so long. And she takes the file and she's like getting rid of everything else. She did it super quick, and I was like, thank you for, you know, at least paying attention to me. Like, I'm still a paying customer here. I came in to get my nails done and nobody's doing anything. So at this point, my sister is like done with hers. Like, color's on, she's letting it harden, she's done. Then my original nail technician comes over and he goes, oh, you wanted this color? And I was like, yes, it's the powder. Like, I'm sorry about any miscommunication beforehand, but this is what I originally wanted, this is the color I want, we are good to go. So he does my nails, he does a great job, he was chill, and my nails look great. I know this is like not good quality, so you can't really see them, but I really like them. And yeah, so I guess that's a story of how it took me 2 hours to get my nails done and 3 different technicians plus the manager and a lot of arguing amongst employees. Again, I have no idea what I did, but I left with good nails, even though it took way longer than I anticipated, and I'm out of their hair, so I guess they're probably having a better day because I'm not there anymore. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great Monday, and I hope that it's better than mine has been so far. Yeah, so I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave it a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I know I am not super frequent with posting content, but when I do, I do. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.